So hello guys, welcome back with another video in Electronic Studio. So today we are going to learn how to use a XIAO ESP32C6 development board in Arduino IDE. So first I'm going to show you the which one is the our board. This is our small controller board. If you will compare with your thumb, it is a blow of your thumb. So this is a very latest module, and for as well as we can say also the development board is inbuilt here. You can see this is a Type-C port is there for developing debugging, and this is a small of this controller is there inside. Then here is some GPIO pins are there in inbuilt. LED is also there, and reset and boot button is also there. Here if you will see here, this is a small patch antenna is there, and external antenna also we can provide here if you want to use. This is a UFL connection. So now we can go to the other things like what are the new things are there in this controller. We will check like specification, we will check. So if you will go here, this is a main website of the Seed Studio. They only has manufactured this one. So whatever you have a query, you can go through this website. So here we are going to use this series, this one series, and if you and this two more series are also there, but it's the old series. So we are going to use this one series. If you want to see what are the new features are there in this one, you can see here 232-bit RISC-V processor are there inside this development board, and with the 160 megahertz frequency, and wireless connections are also there like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Zigbee thing. Zigbee also is there, and interface are one UART connection, one, and GPIO pins are also there, and analog digital pins are also there, and dimension. This is the main very small important things are there, guys. This is a very small controller is there. You can use wherever you want to use for your miniature projects related. And here are the power consumption are things are also there. And if you want to see here what are the future, you can go through this the futures. And as I told you, inside this one reset button, and reset boot button is also there, and charge LED is there, user LED is there, and onboard antenna. These two types of antennas are there. This is the UFL antenna. So this one external antenna you can use here like monopole antenna, flex antenna. So many types of antennas are there for your Zigbee connection and Wi-Fi connection. You can use this one. And onboard already one patch antenna is also there. And if you want to see the guys what are the pins configurations are there here, if you will count this is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This controller is with the 14 of the GIO pins are there. This is the analog pins are also there. This is a A0, A1, A through A3, A2, sorry. This is the analog pins are there, and this is the UART pins. UART pins is a D6 and D7. And if you will go backside of this is a one battery connection is also there. So in the inside this controller, one battery charging circuit is also there. So we can go back on this page. We can go to the one Arduino IDE, guys. There we will learn how to use this, and first of all we have to make a interface and configuration how to use this one. So I have to open the Arduino IDE. After opening this Arduino IDE, just you have to go in the file and example and basic and digital. This LED blink program we will check first of all. Then let's see other projects also will do. So one LED example I saw. If you will go here, this is a in preference. First you have to add the board. For adding the board, you have to go there. You have to copy this path. This is ESP32 board path. In Arduino IDE preferences section, you have to add this thing. So you have to copy this and paste it here. So this path is came here. Then after OK it will come here. So in my already is there, so I'm not going to do this. And then after that you have to go this board manager. Here you have to type ESP32. If you will type, you have to then you will be able to see this two vendors. So you have to use this one ESP system. You have to download this one. So in my already downloaded, that's why it is showing remove option. Then after closing this, if you will go here, this is the one small LED beam code is there. We will go here. So now what you have to do, you have to go in our tool. Port I don't have, so I'm not going to show you this ESP32. You have to go in down, you have to scroll continuously, you have to down. In downside you will get to see one board. It is here, like this one, XIAO ESP32C6. If you will select this one, then you have to run this. Let it be wait for this one running. Let's see what will outcomes will come. So now you can see here this code is successfully run, and if you will go and if you will dump in code, then while pressing the boot button, so you can able to see. And if you are unable to configure this one, so you can go through this website. Here is also mentioned like this one, the path of this board 30, ESP32 board in Arduino IDE. As I have told you, in preferences side you have to paste this path. Then you have to click it OK. Then you have to go this board manager section. Here you can able to see this two vendors. You have to click it, download this one. Then you have to select the COM port. Then basic things as I have mentioned you. If you will see here like this, it will blink, start to blink this LED blink. And like this you can use so many things are there. And especially in this website, so many reference codes are also there how to use this UART pins, because this board pins is different are there now. uh, so you can check this one like a deep sleep mode, how to use this one, wake up mode, everything related to this reference codes are also available here. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for visit Electronics Studio. Before leaving, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.